I know this
So
isn't a very flattering angle because I'm going to be like this, but I don't care. I'm ready to just chill and talk
just
reality.
let it all out, girl.
Okay, well, I was just watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Let's just start it. Should we just dive right into everything because we have so much to talk about?
Sure. Dive. Let's dive. Sorry. Let's dive right now.
Thank
Let's
you.
dive.
You got one line this entire time. Just kidding.
The whole time.
Yeah, you couldn't
All I'm
even get it
here
right.
for.
That's all you're here for. Okay, yeah. Cat. Kitty. That smush mush.
Smush mush. They are the neediest, nosiest cats ever.
Put the microphone up to her.
Up
Oh,
to
she
her
wants to show you
butt.
her butt.
She always just puts her butt in my face. Sick of it.
Yeah, so I was just eating dinner and I am not finished with Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but Kendra is. And I am now where all the moms and dads are in LA to watch Whitney and Jen dance for the first time. Literally, it just ended, and I was like, I have to go. I have to go. But I didn't want to go because they had just said, I just saw Dakota naked in Taylor's room. And I was like, oh no. I was not expecting that after that Harry Jousey fight.
Yep. They hook up that night.
Wow. What a crazy time. I'm going to go watch that after. Oh, there's Knick Knack behind you.
Dude, these cats. I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Well, I don't know if I want to watch Stardew. No, play Stardew or watch Secret Lives after this.
Oh my God, I was worried there's a show. That would be bad. That would be bad for me. Good for you, bad for me.
It's a reality show of people that love playing Stardew.
That's you on Twitch. Let's get it going.
Well, we're starting out with Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Here's my main takeaway from this season so far. Again, I'm only like 4.5 episodes in. The dads suck.
The dads suck. There's not a single guy besides Connor that I like.
Yeah, Jacob, I liked before. He's starting to go down just a tad.
Just wait. Have you seen the villa? You've seen the villa?
Well, not at the villa.
Yeah, I know, but you've seen the aftermath of the
Oh
villa
yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
he's
He's
like,
just up or not Connor, up Jordan's butt.
and Dakota's butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after that, when he was like, I can't tell you guys, we made a pact on the boys' trip. I'm sorry, lost all respect for you right there.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna choose these wild little men over your wife?
Mm-hmm.
No,
I love how Macy's like, he's giving me the ick.
gross. Go away.
My least favorite is Jordan by
Well,
far.
yeah, obviously.
Especially when he said the dad talk was funnier than mom talk.
He's the worst. There's nothing good to say about him at all.
No. And he's up into everybody's business and he's being like, but I didn't do anything. But he's the one
Yeah.
like gossiping about everybody.
Yeah, he tells Jesse the minute something happens with Dakota,
And he's like,
and they
well, now I cherish my relationship now when it comes to gossip. But other than that, he kind of made an excuse that he was like, I had to be a good partner to Jesse.
yeah, but other than that, he's always blaming Jesse for everything. So
Exactly.
it's like, make it make sense.
Make it make sense. The cringiest part of this entire episode that is so hard to watch is Brett and Demi doing la 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 in the
Oh
car
yeah.
together.
Yeah, they're gross too.
That was crazy. I'm
Yuck.
not kidding you. Like, I couldn't look at the screen when it was happening.
There's cringier stuff coming your way.
Oh boy, it's a
Not
lot of
regarding
cringe.
them, though.
My favorite's Miranda. She's
Yeah.
chill. Like, she kind of calls it as she sees it. Her
Mm-hmm.
and Chase, great co-parents.
Trying to think. I mean, because now I restarted season one because I want to watch it all in order. Well,
Yeah.
then Michaela put a TikTok out today that was teasing that she was getting divorced, but then what's his name walked behind her, and I was like, yuck.
Ugh.
It's like, are you getting a divorce or are you not? Because I would love for you to get a
They
divorce.
need to get a divorce, and Jesse and Jordan need to get a divorce.
Every single one of those girls
Which,
need to get a divorce. They'd all be way happier without those men.
no, honestly, you told me that Jordan and Jesse filed for divorce, right?
Yeah, Jordan filed for divorce. But now it's like confusing because I've seen some stuff that he might be going to jail, but then like nobody knows why.
This whole group is so confusing. My thing about Secret Lives, it's just kind of confusing all the timelines. I wish they would not start filming until after the season
I
reunion.
agree. I
Because it's weird that
agree.
we're seeing them film, but then we see the reunion and it's just all way too close.
The show's very confusing. And then like it's like hard when you're getting news articles now. We'll probably be watching it in a few months play out on the
Yeah,
show.
my
And it's like,
timelines are all
yeah, I don't really get it. But Obviously, there's loads of stuff going on with them.
Loads of stuff with all of them. I'm confused with a lot
I
of it.
did watch the 20-minute episode of Bachelorette last night. So confusing, and it literally was just all the other bachelorettes of the past being like, I loved being a bachelorette. It completely changed my life. It
Huh.
was so weird. And then all of them like
I'm
giving Taylor advice
confused.
and being like, I hope you know how lucky you are to be a bachelorette and like walking in our footsteps. That was the vibe it was giving off, but like it was the weirdest thing ever. And
So
like
is it
a lot of
canceled or
them
is it
didn't,
not?
I don't know because it still says season 22, episode 99. And so I'm like,
Hmm.
maybe it's just this part that's, well, no, because it's like Taylor was the reason it got canceled. So it's like, it's not like it's like one of the guys is the reason it got canceled and they're not going to show him. I don't know. It was super weird and confusing. And
Yeah,
some of
I
them, I'm like,
can't
you
tell.
guys didn't have good experiences, and now you're being forced to be like, it was the best experience of my life, and it completely changed my life for the better.
Yeah, Disney's behind the camera, like, say it,
Yeah,
say it.
it
And
was
you're like,
so
okay.
weird. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, the Hulu, Disney whole, realm, ABC, that whole company altogether, so weird with all of their stuff. Because even like Dance with the Stars, I'm like, just all the people that they bring in too. And you're like, oh, this is like,
Yeah,
they're all just so, like the Vanderpump Villa thing. I was like, okay, of course they're into Vanderpump Villa because now, yeah, it's going to make me watch Vanderpump Villa next month,
I
specifically to
know.
see Dad Talk go there.
I wasn't gonna watch it, but now that Dad talks on it, I'm gonna have to watch it.
And then Harry Jowsey's in, and you're like, it's all just tied together,
Yeah, that was funny. He was like, he said he never watched the show before. He showed up and was like, what is going
clearly.
on? Yeah, that was awkward and so random. Like, yeah, did
So
somebody put
random.
them in contact or what?
He's everywhere.
He is everywhere, but
Where
it was
isn't Harry
funny.
Jowsey?
That's true.
Yeah. Let me look at my notes. Oh, yeah. I mean, going back to Jordan just really fast because I don't really have a lot, and then we can move on and we can really talk about it next week. The one thing with Jordan I really didn't like was how he was convincing all the men to go to the villa. I was like, all the heat was on Jordan, so he convinced the guys to go to the villa so someone else would mess up and the heat would go on them instead of him. And now he's all like, my relationship with Jesse is so important. I need to tell her everything. Oh, yeah, we did say this. And I just wanted to, my whole ending was that, bitch, you're just a gossip who has an agenda. That's my whole take on Jordan.
Oh yeah, 100%. He just needs money, clearly, and like is so desperate for money and is trying to
Yes.
do it however possible. Like he's so slimy.
And then Jesse crying that she'll lose so much money. And I'm like, girl, lose the money. That
Yeah.
money is not worth that man's baggage.
Now and like it sucks that he's gonna get some of it because that's like what he wants, but at the
Hmm.
same time, I don't know, girl, you can make back so much more money than that
You'll make,
without him. Like he's bringing you down.
yeah, you'll keep making money. And now you don't have to pay for any of his shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I have to, but
Ugh.
drop that man.
This show really makes me be like, okay, if I'm ever gonna get married, I really need to 100% evaluate the person in every single light.
Hmm.
Like it's terrifying to be like, even when she said the comment about like something about how Jordan is a different person to divorce than he was to marry,
Hmm. That's
like
scary.
that's terrifying too. You have to think about how your person would be if
Hmm.
that time came.
That was
Ooh.
crazy. I did like Miranda saying that in Mormon, like she said in the Mormon community, a lot of people just are like, oh, this is like good enough. And then she was like, and that was me. And she like kind of,
Hmm.
no, I was like, girl, not even just the Mormon community. I just feel like a lot of
That's
people
just
are just like,
life.
this is enough. But probably even heightened in the Mormon community because they get married so young.
Yeah, I can't imagine. And then
My hair
being
looks crazy. So sorry.
okay, it's okay.
I'm gonna get a haircut. It's gonna be pink when I do.
Nice.
Thanks. Okay, should we go on to the next show? Just because I don't have a lot to talk about with Secret Lives right now because I'm only 4 episodes in.
Yeah.
And I feel like I want all of, I don't know. There's a lot of things up in the air right now with Secret Lives because of
The Bachelorette stuff.
Bachelorette. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if it's going to air or not. Is it? Is it not? I don't know. Let's do Summer House. My favorite. Oh, yeah. The biggest thing, I had told you this already, but I'm just mind blown with the whole world of reality and everything. Scott, Mia's boyfriend, who is a restaurant owner, his restaurant is co owned with currently the best actor. Is that what it's called? Just best actor? Yeah, in the 2026 Oscars, Michael B. Jordan. And then the chef is Kwame, Maya's ex-boyfriend from Summer House. That's just wild to me. Ex-fiance, actually.
That is crazy.
Crazy. And
And it's like
then
Oh,
Sierra was at the opening with Michael B. Jordan. I mean, name a more perfect couple.
I know. Like Maya, let's get them to or Mia and Maya, let's get them
Yeah.
together.
I know. I wonder if Maya was also. No, no, she would be at the opening. What am I saying?
Oh
She would
yeah,
be
I
at her
guess.
ex-fiance's
Just
opening.
Mia. Mia, let's get them together.
I was like, oh, I
Oh my
wonder if all
God.
three of them were there. No,
I
Lauren, no one's
know.
hanging out with their ex-fiance. Uh,
That is crazy. I really want to go there.
Me too.
Try it out.
Me too. But yeah, that was just mind blowing when I looked that up. I was just like, all these worlds are connecting.
Where is it opening again?
Miami.
Oh my God. We should go there.
As I literally texted you this.
Oh,
Thanks for looking at my text, bitch.
I always look at your text. Maybe I just didn't read it right.
Mm-hmm. Fine. I realized a lot of my notes are from 2 episodes ago, so I'm just gonna go off what's in my brain. Okay, my biggest gripe with this episode.
Empty space.
I had to think about what I wanted to start with. My biggest gripe with this episode, 2 episodes ago, we had been getting mad at Bailey for saying that joke about how he wants to sleep with Amanda. I personally thought it was a little harsh the way he went about it and kind of like, sorry, like cat hair on my mic and it's going at my nose. Where was I? Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Ben got mad at Bailey for saying that joke about Amanda. Then we had this whole spin the bottle this episode. First of all, Ben says, oh, no, 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 no. Married people are doing the exact same things. Okay,
Yeah,
Ben, so
he was the one that led that
you're
charge.
admitting. And then Jesse made the joke that Bailey had just made the last week.
Hmm.
And Ben and Jesse were like, clearly seeing that Bailey was annoyed right there because she's like, bitch, you just got mad at me a few days ago.
Yeah, classic. Bailey called it. She knew what she was talking about.
Ben's a little much too much of a boy's boy for me right now.
Dude, I am not a fan of
Mm-mm.
Ben. He's a 38-year-old man who wanted to sow his wild oats before he settled down with somebody. And now he's settled down, posts her all the freaking time, talks about her all the freaking time. It's like, you wanted to go to Summer House and kiss all these people. I think if Sierra wasn't like with the whole West situation, he would have for sure made a move on Sierra. I
I
don't
think
know.
Ben's
He's
only nice
sus.
to the girls he wants to sleep with or finds
I
attractive. Like,
agree.
that's why he's nice to Amanda. That's why he's nice to Sierra. And then he's not attracted to Bailey. And he's like, I don't find her humor. Whatever he said. I don't like her humor.
Yeah,
I
but now
cannot
after
handle
they
Ben.
had that good kiss, I feel like he's gonna start treating her differently.
Mm-hmm.
And their kiss was like he was the one that was kind of leading it in more of a passionate way, in my opinion.
Yeah. Also,
Like,
Jesse and Levi's kiss, Jesse's hands were everywhere.
dude, he looked like a really bad kisser.
Yeah, he
And
did.
I
He looked
know
like
it's
there was
dependent.
he looked like he looked like he has a super flat tongue when he makes out.
Ugh.
It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Like
talking
I
about.
get it's dependent on the person you're kissing with, whether you're vibing or not, but he was just giving bad kisser. And then the way he like pulled her hair and then like they gave that like last little peck, it was like it's one thing to do. Because that would have been something if he did that with Lexi last season, I wouldn't have been like whatever.
Yeah, because they already like made out and stuff.
Yeah, like they're already like seeing what they are into. It's like whatever. This I was like, I don't like
Me
that.
either. It was weird.
It made me uncomfortable. Honestly, all of that made me uncomfortable. Then Wes's little foot. At first, when it was like footsie, I was like, okay, kind of cute. And then when he picked up his entire chair and moved it closer to Sierra, I was like, okay, this is getting weird now.
Yeah, and his hand just like on her back, like,
Yeah, like be smooth about it. Like
yeah.
inch, inch, and then like when you're like mid giggle, like place your hand on her, like ha ha ha, and then just leave it there. Don't like.
It was so weird.
It was so weird.
Yeah, I mean, I do like Wes and Sierra together, but I really need Sierra to be with the man that's like, I want Sierra. And Wes
Yeah,
is so like, pew, 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 like
I'm out
walking the
of.
line.
I'm completely out of the Wes and Sierra hopeful phase.
Yeah,
Sierra deserves a man who is like 100% in on her from the start and like understands
absolutely.
how amazing she is. Doesn't need to like figure his shit out and like sow his wild oats or whatever. And like if you're emotionally not like there or if you don't feel like you're in the right place of your life, I feel like if you're like with the right person, you're just going to navigate it together
Hmm.
and want to navigate it together rather than being like wishy-washy and like doing things on the side with other people. I don't like the vibes.
Bob's weird. You know who was all in on her? Carl. But I kind of like Carl and Bailey.
I don't like
They're
it.
both just a little awkward.
I don't believe it for a second, if I'm going to be honest.
Hmm.
It just isn't giving, it's not giving real romance.
Yeah, I could have seen from the beginning, I could have seen him with Levi. I think they maybe had a little more of a vibe if he was going to lean towards
Yeah.
somebody.
Maybe it
But I
would have
think it's
made
just
more
because they're a little
sense.
both awkward, you know?
Yeah, but like the way it was, every part of it's been filmed is what's weirding me out, I think. And it's not in the summer house it's been filmed, but the fact that like cameras picked up on her in New York
Oh, yeah,
calling him, I was like,
for
okay,
sure.
weird. And then all that, I don't know, it just seems sus. And then I Watch What Happens Live. Was it she was questioned about it, I think. And it just was like very much giving like showmance.
We will see.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
believe
giving
it.
showmance. KJ and Dara.
Yeah, but tea on that too.
What? Are they broken up? Well, he
No.
just announced on TikTok that they're still together.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
During that Hot Ones interview that they did, and what, Jesse and Sierra both weren't there, but everybody else was there. There was a question that Lindsay got that was
Yes.
who's here most for the fame? And Lindsay answered Dara. And then Bailey said, I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, I think in this episode, next episode, it sounds like they confront Dara.
Yeah, about her going to like talk to Ben or something.
But
Like
Dara is
still,
still
that's
with
months
KJ.
later. Yeah, months later, and KJ was there at the interview, at the Hot Ones interview. So that's how I was like, interesting.
Maybe they'll hash it out at the reunion.
Maybe I'm just curious about it, see how it plays out.
I like her, and I like KJ.
Yeah.
KJ is probably my favorite person right now. I'm just loving this season and the camaraderie. They all just, even though they get in fights,
Camaraderie.
camaraderie. Um, okay, thanks for calling me out. I lost my train of thought now.
Camaraderie. Did that take you back? Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
That's what you said. Listen to it. Camaraderie.
Listen, Lisa. Um, no, Linda.
I can't even get the meme right.
I just learned about it like a month ago. Um,
I wasn't working there a month ago.
6 months ago I learned it. Time flies.
When you're
Time
having
flies when
fun.
you're having fun watching reality TV. Yeah, you really have to tell me about time and not in yesterday or last
Yeah.
week. You tell me in seasons of reality shows. You're like, this
Yeah.
happened season 4 Vanderpump Rules. And you're like,
This
oh, okay,
happened during Carl and Lindsay's first time being together.
got it.
Okay,
COVID?
okay.
COVID wasn't COVID. COVID was season of Summer House.
Hannah
Technically,
Burner
actually, I think it
crash
was
out.
season. Yeah.
Burner crash out season.
Yeah.
Paige and Perry.
Paige and Perry.
Ugh.
Yeah, ooh. Okay. Anyway, I was saying I love this season with the camaraderie of everybody. Did I say it right now?
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you. And I actually was questioning that again. That everybody just seems like they're having so much fun this season compared to other seasons.
I
Oh, my
agree.
other thing I was gonna say was the conversation between Amanda and Kyle
Oh
was
my God.
he's so annoying because he gets to be like, why doesn't Amanda understand? Why doesn't she care about our employees? And I'm like, that wasn't the conversation, Kyle.
Literally. And like, I was so confused. And he was like, I haven't really talked to you about it much, but I'm talking with the manager or whatever. It's like, she's your wife. I feel like you should talk to her actually about this.
Yeah, I feel
Crazy
like the minute
enough.
you get a message or you're messaging somebody, she'd be like, hey, guess what? I'm talking to your manager.
Yeah, like thoughts, excited. I was just confused.
I don't think he
Do
cares
they
about her
ever talk?
opinion. Doesn't seem like it.
It doesn't seem like it. Even like past seasons, big conversations were always just like, why, you know,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Doesn't make any
Um,
sense.
oh yeah, one thing too I want to talk about was like for both Summer House and Southern Hospitality, I really appreciate them bringing light and attention to the people of color on Bravo
Oh, yeah.
and the way
Agree.
that they're treated and like definitely like especially on social media and by fans and like a predominantly white fan base.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like really cool conversation to be having because I've never really like like I've thought about it but not to that extent, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like,
I
I think a
agree.
good conversation to have on both shows. And I will say the hat that KJ let Sierra wear
Oh, I
at
was thinking
that dinner.
Sierra looked great. I was like,
Oh
girl,
my
get the hat.
God. She looked so good in that hat. It was
Hmm.
unbelievable. So good. I appreciated the conversation. And I thought that I just like one thing I will say, I think Kyle is such a respectful or like I don't know, I like how he handles those conversations of like understanding when he even called himself out and was like, yeah, I don't even think
Hmm.
two steps ahead. I just like think with emotion and just act on my emotion at the time. And like I have that privilege.
No, I
Like at
think
least
he's an
you
amazing
know.
friend and
Yeah.
person, especially
Yes.
when it comes to his views.
Mm-hmm.
Just not the best husband.
Yeah.
What I've always said about Kyle.
Yeah.
He has always handled those conversations very respectfully
Yeah.
and taken ownership for what he's done in those.
Like I appreciate him looking inward and really being like, oh yeah. I'm like,
Knick-Knack is wanting the love. Sorry, I just keep looking at her.
dude,
She just keeps rubbing herself
she's
against
like
you.
today I had to sleep out here this morning because my cat peed on my bed. And I literally woke up to her rubbing her face into my face. I was like, can't. But Kyle looked at the conversation, looked inward, and said, "Oh my goodness, the privilege I have." Emmy took that conversation and said,
Dude, literally, I thought the
and then
exact same thing.
hyperventilated.
Because I was about to say, I know we'll talk about Southern hospitality in a second. And I was like, the summer house conversation was very respectful.
Yes,
The Southern hospitality one wasn't necessarily respectful or did
received really.
perceived. It was
Yeah.
just glossed right over, not by Brad, but by Emmy.
Yes. Yeah, the way Emmy took it, it's like, yeah, take a second and think about how what you're saying is really going to be
Hmm.
taken. Like,
And
I
you
don't
can
even.
not have like you could not have had those intentions or even understood. Like she clearly didn't understand what she was saying. But I don't
Yes.
know how the minute Brad had said how it made him feel, how it made him be perceived, how it can ruin his reputation more than anybody else in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't, yeah, Emmy should have looked inward, said, that was like, I didn't even think about that. But again, that's my privilege that I didn't even think about that.
100%. And it is true. Like, would she have called Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Would she have said Joe scared her? No, probably not.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, the fact that she just kind of was like in denial about it and was like very adamant, like, I don't know. The way, I mean, that whole dinner, every single topic that was brought up at that dinner, oh my God, I was like
Mm-hmm.
over it. And then the hyperventilating started, and I was like, okay, let's get this girl out of here. I
Dude,
can't take
honestly,
it
should we just
anymore.
dive right into Southern hospitality?
Might as well.
Yeah. Okay. One thing about her, she is wanting to be on your lap so much. She wants all the love right
She's
now.
not even like a cat who just like sits there after a little bit. It's like she needs to be pet 24/7.
She's so cute. One thing with Southern hospitality, when Mia said that her and Troy broke up, I audibly gasped. I was like, because they've been together since beginning of season two, and she's only gushed about him being the perfect person the entire time. So I
Yeah.
literally thought they were, and her being like, we're probably get engaged. And then when she said we came back broken up, I literally gasped. My thing with that
Mhm.
is Justin. I cannot stand Justin one
Same.
single bit. If we had finally, because you still haven't done it, if we would have our men that we don't like here, because you've just been talking about doing it forever, Justin would be number one right now.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out it. Justin would be number one right now. How do you move your hand when you're looking at
Ew,
me
I
this
don't
way?
like your, what is it
I'm
doing?
trying to go like cute.
Ew, it looks different. It looks like you're measuring a penis. I
Oh
literally, my first note of Southern Hospitality, I don't like Justin.
no, the way he
He's so
talks about
annoying.
women, he goes, "I like women with big personalities."
Personalities. I know, immediately I was like, you're disgusting. I want to pull
Yeah.
every hair out of your head individually. He's so gross. And the fact that before he was like, yeah, I would home wreck that relationship. And then afterwards, like immediately hopping on the minute she says she's broken up, he's just like immediately. And he's just gross and
Gross.
cringy.
And
He
all the
said he used
guys
to
are
live in,
so up his butt, being like, "I need Justin's approval." It's so gross.
it's so gross. Did he say he used to live in Nashville?
No, but I could see it. I don't know if he
He
did.
gives Nashville man
He gives Nashville.
energy.
My other note from this episode was Mia. It was a cardboard cutout. You're fine. I mean, they
Oh my
got over
God.
it really fast, but when she first came to Maddie, I was like, Mia,
I know. That's my thing with this show a little bit. It's like they get mad about literally everything.
everything.
And that's what makes me think is like, are you guys actually friends? Because I feel like with actual friends, You're constantly throwing little jokes around, like funny little jabs here and there, but it's always a joke. But sometimes they don't always land. But like I feel like with friendships, you're kind of like, it's just like more comfortability with it all, and like
Hmm.
they just get mad and hold grudges over like every tiny little thing, every single thing that happens. It's like there is like 10 fights happening every episode.
Hmm.
Once it's the same with Southern Charm. It's like I think it's just that town, like
Yeah, again, I
that
guess we said
vibe.
last week in the podcast that we deleted. Are people in Charleston okay?
I don't think so.
Because those two shows make me think nobody in Charleston is sane.
No, they get upset about the smallest things. Like they're all like friends, but like not friends.
They're all hooking
It's
up with each other.
giving high school. It's all
Hmm.
giving high school where you're like forced to be around these people. So you're like, okay, yeah, like we'll be friends, but like at the same time, like I don't necessarily vibe with you 100% kind of vibes.
Sorry, your cat was behind you again. She was right
Cats
behind you.
are
And she was
getting
like,
on
like right
my
behind
nerves. I'm like about to lose my mind. These
you.
cats are too much. Take them back.
Are they overstimulating you?
They really are. I'm saging my house tonight because I'm like the energy in here has gone crazy. Ugh. I also said that Emmy needs to get off reality TV for her own mental health at this point.
Yeah.
It's been out of control, but it's like, I mean, I just have a problem with her hyperventilating the minute she gets called out on anything. She just starts hyperventilating, and then you're like, okay, well now I can't continue going at you because you're literally having a panic attack. Now I'm like, but it's
No,
like that
I'm the
can't.
asshole that keeps
Yes,
going.
but it's like that can't be your go-to thing. Like at a certain
Mm-mm.
point, just own up to it. But
And I
also,
agree with though with the other cast members with about Will's stuff that she fights Will's battles without Will being here and being accountable. He did the same thing at the reunion last year. Also, how let's go back to that. How crazy is it to love somebody and be like, yeah, but I'm too scared to go out there, so you're into it all by yourself.
that's the
You
thing.
don't
That
love
that,
that
that man
person.
that man does not love her. I
No,
I started rewatching from season one as well, and I'm like, it's so
I did
clear from the
too.
beginning that he does
Hmm.
not care about her at all. But that I do think that they're right. She just wants to have that life and that plan that she's already had in her head for so long, and she's like
Hmm.
very stuck on having that.
For
However,
sure.
it's gonna happen. But like, get off the show. Like, I don't think this show's good for her. If anything, it's gonna ruin her reputation at
Yeah.
this point. It's like, get out. And even last reunion, she's like was like having a breakdown and she was like, it's not normal to have your relationship, like on for everybody to like have like opinion about. And they were all like, okay, well maybe you shouldn't be on reality TV. And it's like,
She's shumpy.
yeah, and then every episode she keeps proving it and then hyperventilating. I'm like, get out of here, girl. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, she'd be much better
Yeah.
not on
And
reality TV.
she's also the worst though. When she literally apologized to all of them at that dinner, and the next day is FaceTiming her sister and being like, yeah, like laughing about it and then being like, I didn't mean any of it.
Yeah, so mean.
So she's so mean. And
Hmm.
then it's like, okay, well now I do believe that you said that stuff in the hotel room after the reunion.
I believe that.
Because it's like
It sounds
it,
exactly like something they would do, especially
it
Will.
it's basically what she just did on camera with her
Hmm.
sister. It's like disgusting.
That show, I just can't tell who is lying and who is not because, yeah, I do want to trust Brad in situation, but then Brad also conspired against Maddie and TJ. So I'm
I
like, ever since
know.
that, I do have a hard time believing Brad. But I do like Brad and his new girlfriend. So I'm like, is his new girlfriend helping or is she also against the whole, like, is she working on his side? And so is TJ. And everybody's lying and everybody's telling maybe some truth. And I literally, nobody on the show, I know who to trust. I don't even know if I trust Maddie. I don't know who I trust anybody.
I know. I literally
It makes
don't
me go
have a single
crazy.
person that I trust. I have people that I like, oh, I like you on my screen better than I like you on my screen, but not like, oh, I trust you more than I trust you. I mean, I trust Emmy the least out of anybody.
Yeah, my favorite's Lake, and we never see her.
Yeah. I did like how she was like, Brian's timeline with his girlfriend's kind of confusing because we were making out like what, like 10 days
But
before or something.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
It is kind
The
of odd.
present that she gave him, though, was the sweetest present, having
What
his
was the present?
dad's handwriting
Oh
on
yeah.
that like little piece of metal.
I
That's an
know.
amazing
That was
gift.
so sweet.
Hmm. Oh, here's my hot take. And it's probably not even that hot. It's probably a lukewarm take.
Nick like hates it already. She looked at you like, shut up,
She must
bitch.
be a Joe Bradley fan when I say this.
Oh no.
Crazy Joe Bradley.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
She's like, what is this take? What's the take? She's getting
Listen
closer
to
to the mic.
Lauren. Listen to Lauren. She's gonna speak.
Meow. I don't think Maddie likes Trevor. I mean, not Trevor, as Joe, because when
Oh,
I've been rewatching it, and she was in love with Trevor. You see it in her eyes. You see every single bit about her. Was it a little too much? Like she didn't have a ton of the power in the relationship. She did, but I think she like lost a little bit of herself also, a little bit with Trevor. But she loved that man. She does not love Joe.
I agree 100%. I think it's so obvious, so
Hmm.
clear, especially even her now being like, wanting to like tour a bunch and him being like, her being like, you don't need to come with you, which I think is like a normal, healthy thing. But I don't know, just multiple things that have happened. And like, it's just very obvious that she definitely liked, and I do think like how sad she is about the Trevor stuff. I think she's like, okay, I more in the head of being like, I left Trevor and I did not have to.
I also
And now I'm like
wish,
with Joe and like all this, and it's like irreversible. I think she feels like.
but I don't feel like it would be irreversible if she wanted to
No,
switch it back because I don't think we're talking enough about how Joe knew that secret
exactly.
and is still, I mean, they all know, but why is nobody really calling out that Joe was complacent in all of it? Joe wanted it to happen because he wanted to slide in on Maddie. It was a little vindictive way to get in. But I don't know. I feel like we should be questioning Joe more too.
I agree. But I do think it's a lot of the thing, like, like in Tell Me Lies, how Marianne was like, kind of basically saying, like, you want the guy that loves you more
Hmm.
because then you're less likely to get hurt. I think
And
it's
that's
that
what
kind of
she's
thing. I
feeling now.
think, yeah, Maddie was like so hurt by the thought of Trevor cheating on her and so hurt that time because she loved him so much
Hmm.
that now she's like, okay, now I'm with a guy who loves me more and I'm not going to get
Wow,
hurt.
that's a good take. She really 180'd.
Mm-hmm. She
Good
took this
take.
the safe route, which is understandable. I think like after a hurt like that happens in a relationship, I think that's like a natural kind of opposite way to go.
Hmm.
To be like, okay, I'm gonna go for the guy who like I know is more in on me so that I'm not gonna get
Cheated
hurt
on.
in the situation.
No, absolutely. Oh, I also feel like Joe is clinging on to Maddie right now because I kind of feel like he could feel her slipping away.
I think so too.
Hmm.
Yeah. And she called Trevor her soulmate one time. And that
Multiple
forgot
times.
yeah, that got brought up on Watch What Happens Live. People being like,
Hmm.
Joe, how'd you feel about that? And he's just like he was kind of just casual about it. But I'm like, I don't know. If my boyfriend called somebody else a soulmate, I don't think I could get over that.
No, I don't know what I would do.
No, that would hurt.
I would have to get in my car, drive to sad music.
Yeah. I think that's why she's so like hung up on it all. Like I think she just really wants to be with Trevor.
Yeah, where's Trevor at these days?
I know, Trevor, slide back in. I think you have a chance.
I think so too.
Don't do anything. Don't mess it up though.
Don't mess it up or we will find you. Look at my other, I think that was all my Southern hospitality notes.
Oh, I did have one last note of Joe's scene with his truck was hilarious.
Oh yeah. The editing this year is getting way better.
It is
Editors, are
funny.
you guys have been stepping your game up.
I know. They
I was
really
thinking
did the
that
top
about
of it.
all the shows. All the Bravo editors are so good. I think it's better than like the Secret Lives editing. Like I was thinking about in general, the Hulu, ABC, Disney little package of reality shows. Sorry to hair on my show sleeve. And the Peacock Bravo shows. Bravo shows are edited to perfection.
I agree.
Disney stuff, it's too clean.
I agree. I think it also like a lot of times, like I know Summer House Cast has talked about how they're really close with their editors.
Yeah.
So I feel like it kind of shows it's like they do kind of make fun of the cast sometimes through the editing, like the
Yeah.
editors do, which I like. I think it's like
We even saw it this episode when Wes did touch Sierra. Sierra just
yes.
looked right dead into the camera, like, which I feel like she was looking at one of the producers or like, one of the
Yes.
people behind the camera being like, what is going on? Like, did you get
Yeah.
that?
No, I think
So,
it's so funny. And I like how like especially I think Southern Hospitality they're really good about it and other shows they are too about showing flashbacks when it's like
mhm.
they definitely are saying something that's not true and then they flash back to what actually happened.
I do love that
Like
too.
that. Yeah, I think it's so funny.
It's brilliant. Man, Bravo editors, give them a pay raise right now.
Literally.
I think that's all. Ready to go to Southern Charm Reunion Part 1?
Let's.
Okay, this one I do have a lot of notes on. One,
Same.
I love Madison keeping Austin in check the whole time. Like her always questioning, being like, yeah, right. You and Sally didn't sleep together.
Yeah,
Or,
but she's also like weirdly on Austin's side
oh,
all
she
the
is on Austin's
time.
side. Sometimes she does have bad takes. Like she was on Craig's side as well for Paige and Craig. But I do like that she's calling him out, being like, why are you lying when he was
Yeah.
lying about it?
I just have one question.
Yeah.
Do we think that Craig actually put thumbtacks in his shoes?
No, that man is lying. Why, also, why? Also, ugh, I just can't. I don't know what to say about Craig. Craig is the person that you just at a table being like, shut up. Everything you say is annoying.
Oh yeah.
My main thing from this episode, I said Whitner is annoying, Craig
Winter's
is
so
a
annoying.
baby, and Austin needs to leave the show. The three of them, I'm just like, ugh. Whitner is just putting his 2 cents into everything that doesn't have anything to do with him, and he's adding nothing to
Dude,
this show.
literally, and when he comes in, he's like, "Yeah, Austin gave me some really good advice to like speak when I have a point and blah blah." Okay, that doesn't mean every single time that there's a conversation going on.
And you don't even have a point.
Mm-mm.
You just yell.
And like whenever Craig talks, you throw your 2 cents in
Yeah,
there.
he
Like,
hates Craig.
what's up with his hatred for Craig? It's like you're just jumping on the bandwagon. You
Yeah.
like Craig is kind of right, and like you haven't been there long enough to like I don't think had this intense hatred for Craig unless you're just taking what everybody else is saying and just like really going off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And like because it's the popular thing right now to do to not like Craig on social media,
Yeah.
are you just hopping on because of that?
He's hopping on because it would make sense for Sally, Vanita, Austin. They can all get mad.
Mm-hmm.
Whitner,
He's like, what are you doing here?
go back to itchy grass, Whitner.
Literally.
The Austin Sally situation, that was also crazy and confusing. I don't know why they were like lying about hooking up there for a bit. And then her being like, it's okay. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm like, ugh, we've all been there. She's trying to be the cool girl that's like, it's okay. I don't care who he sleeps with because, I'm just like cool. And because I'm so chill and cool, he's gonna like me. Don't do that. Don't
Mm-hmm.
be that. We've all done it and it's not where you want to be.
Mm-mm.
You're giving the man power.
I think Austin knows how to do that. Like he's done it to
Hmm.
multiple girls in the past, so I kind of convinced them like, yeah, you shouldn't care that I'm not wanting to like settle down with you and not wanting to put a label on it.
Exactly. And then
Gross.
Austin saying he doesn't see Sally as wife material because she's always out, kind of insinuating that she sleeps with a lot of people and her
Yeah, he
body
did bring up
count.
her body count at one
Yeah,
point.
that's not okay. And I appreciate Andy being like, Austin, what's your body count? Because I can guarantee you it's through the roof.
Literally. Yeah. Austin's always been showing his true colors, but
That
the
one
reunion,
was
I was like, ew.
that one was wild.
Yeah, he was just digging himself a deep, deep hole right there.
Yeah, he
And it
was.
was
I think
weird.
did you see on the Hot Ones with Summer House when they were on there? It said, what show wouldn't you want to collab with? And everybody said Southern Charm.
Yeah.
And it just shows. I mean, the men of Summer House are not great either, but at least their views on life, politically where they stand, good, great.
Mhm.
It's just night and day from the Southern Charm men because
Yes.
you would not catch any of those men in Summer House saying, "Oh, I couldn't be with her because, her body count or something."
No,
But
if
these men,
anything, maybe stupid Jesse Solomon, but he's the
yeah,
only one, and he's kind of the joke of all of the men there.
exactly.
So gross.
Dude, Nick Nack is just,
Dude, I
I
cannot
love it.
handle. She's on my feet constantly when I'm walking around.
Oh, he just loves
It's
you.
crazy. She's been like going on the kitchen counters recently, which is she knows it's not okay. She's the one who's never done that.
So weird.
Who knows? I said I'm saging the place tonight because I gotta get this energy out of here.
Okay, Grace Lily. Um,
What did she say again? What did she say to Molly? Molly was like, Grace, like you seem like you're like doing a lot better or something like that. And Grace was like, yeah, like it's something she said something like about her ancestors.
oh,
Like
I think so. Grace, something crazy always comes out of Grace's mouth.
Grace is nuts. Oh, also
I love
Grace
her.
getting mad at Maddie over the pajama situation. I was like, this is actually
I think that
nuts.
was hilarious. Mia, or no, Molly being like, oops, I forgot to text her.
Like, also, it's like it's not a big deal. Like,
I love how everybody's like fighting about like real things, like
yes.
Emmy, what she said to Bradley, and then what she said about TJ.
Grace is like, I gotta get in here.
Maddie told me we didn't have to wear pajamas.
It was so funny.
Uh,
All the girls were like, what is going on?
Grace
Uh,
always makes me laugh. That's one thing. She is meant for reality TV where
she
she just
is
comes in, she's
hilarious.
like, la la la.
She's so funny. But back to Southern Charm, it's like just so high schooly. It's unbelievable. Like Austin being like not wanting to share that they've hooked up and
Yeah.
being like so secretive where he's being pressed on it constantly. And at a certain point, you're just gonna be like, okay, yeah, we hooked up. Who cares?
Right?
No, he's still like, Sally, don't tell anybody. Don't say you touch my pee-pee. It's like, shut up. You're like 40 years old.
It's okay if you slept with somebody.
Yes, we've also seen you sleep with multiple people. Like,
On TV, we saw you have a threesome. And then
literally.
Madison walk into the room.
That's why I'm like, why are you so embarrassed? Like, I like when Madison called him out, being like, yeah, why are you so embarrassed of her? Because it's like, he's been so open about his sex life, I feel like. So it's like, are you this embarrassed because she does have a higher body count? Because if so, that's a problem for you, buddy. You need to sort
Yeah,
that out.
that's crazy. Or are you embarrassed of her? Like, what are
Yeah.
you embarrassed about? I know he's like embarrassed about Audrey, but I'm like, you,
He doesn't give a shit
you
about
screwed
Audrey.
that up.
Yeah,
He
he
does
does not
not.
give a shit.
He
He
probably
gives a shit because he's being called out on social media. He does not
exactly.
actually give a shit about her.
And he was like, she probably was the person that got away. Okay, it, again, if it's not the consequences of your own actions, Austin,
Literally. Also, like,
I'm not gonna feel bad for you. You're the one that screwed that up.
if she's the one that got away, you wouldn't be talking to another girl during the time you're with her. I
Exactly.
think every girl is the girl that got away for Austin. Austin, just admit it that you never are gonna be with anybody in your life. Settle down and also lock up your penis.
Yes. Unless it's
Get,
for Craig at this point because those two need each other
yeah, they need to F it out.
or never talk again.
Yeah, genuinely.
So next season, I say more Molly. Sorry, I was trying to remember her name, but I was like, because I was like, there's another Molly I just said. And I was like, yeah, we have Molly in Southern Charm and Molly
Mm.
in Southern Hospitality. Everybody's got the same name on these shows. More Molly, more Rodrigo. I want Charlie back. I don't know if the take is on her, but I feel like I liked her on. And more of Benita, but I do think Benita needs to just be in the city, move to New York, be in this in the city versus Southern Charm. Honestly, I just feel like she'd vibe with all of them so much more in Summer
Hmm.
House. More Shep.
Yeah.
I do love Shep. Okay, well, should we do our picky dicky?
Well, I have something that I like to say that I just thought of.
What?
You know what Bravo should do?
What?
They should do, you remember those Disney Channel games?
Yes, I want that in Bravo.
Yes, wouldn't that be awesome if all the houses like were
Yes.
different teams and had to like team up against each other and Andy
Oh
was
my
like
God.
the leader of it all?
It would be so crazy. Craig and Austin would like break each other's ankles to win, and they would take it way too seriously.
Lindsay would be going
Oh,
crazy and she would probably win everything.
yeah, Lindsay
Summer
for
House would
sure would
probably
win.
win. Yeah, I think Summer House would win for sure.
Absolutely. Oh, so we do it by shows. They're not like mixed up. You know, like
It would
Disney
be
Channel
fun if they
games
were
have them
mixed
mixed
up
up.
too. It'd be fun if they were mixed up, but also like I just want Summer House to be alone because could you imagine like
They
that
would win.
team?
Yeah,
Let's bring Paige back.
they would for
Right.
sure win. Southern Charm would not win. We have Austin and Craig competing. We would definitely not win if we had a swimming thing for Vanita. That would not work. We Whitney, he wouldn't even be there. He would not
No,
show up. It'd be
too
beneath him,
hot.
he would think.
Too hot for him too. He doesn't like to sweat.
True, true.
It would be fun if they like mixed up the cast though too.
Hmm.
Either way, but Bravo should really do that. That'd be so good.
I would 100% watch.
That'd be like my Super Bowl. I would have a huge viewing party, a bunch of snacks.
Me too.
That'd be so fun.
You know what I want right now?
What?
Waldo's lemon pepper wings.
Shut up right now. Dude, yesterday Lauren went to Olive Garden, which is one of my favorite restaurants, and listen to this. Listen to this. Before I moved out of Nashville, I told Lauren, all I really want is to go to Olive Garden. I really want one of my last meals to be Olive Garden. Guess where we never ended up going for one of my last
We
meals?
tried, but it was waiting for like 2 hours.
Yeah, so then we went to a really good steak restaurant, which was totally fine by me, but still, we never went to Olive Garden. Then Here, I live 2 hours away from a stupid freaking Olive Garden. And I want Olive Garden all the time. And there's not even a good pasta restaurant by me. It's not even like I could have like a knockoff Olive Garden. So I'm trying to make it at home. It's just not the same though. Yesterday, Lauren goes to Olive Garden. Before she even goes, she calls me and is like, "Guess what? I'm gonna go to Olive Garden tonight." Like, what a bitch.
It was great too.
What the freaking heck?
And I can't even eat all this stuff, but my portion was great. That salad. If I had one right in front of me right now, I would be eating that whole bowl up.
My
A
face would
big
be in
bowl.
that bowl. One time, Lauren and I went to Olive Garden. We ate 4 salads.
Yeah, the waitress definitely at the end was kind of like, "You want another salad?" And Kendra were like,
Yeah, we
"Yeah."
do. What does it look like? That bowl's empty.
It's never ending.
Yeah, you can't put that name on it and expect us not to take advantage of it.
Exactly.
You got some hungry girls right here.
Okay, should we do a picky dicky?
Let's picky dicky, picky dicky, picky dicky. I have mine,
Okay, it's gonna be Olive Garden.
obviously.
Mine was gonna be Olive Garden. You go. I'll think of something else.
Okay, who do you want to have never-ending soup salad pasta with at Olive Garden on Bravo?
Is that hard?
Oh,
Actually,
Sierra.
I was gonna say Sierra because I just want to hang out with her. But you know, actually, who I think would be a vibe at Olive Garden? West.
I was gonna say West. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I feel like we would just devour it and like be
Yeah,
ordering everything, be like just to try it all and like
for sure. He seems like a
yeah.
foodie, like a person that
Yes.
really likes to be adventurous and try everything. Not that saying it, Olive Garden is adventurous of food, but
Let's be adventurous tonight, guys. Let's go to
Olive
Olive
Garden.
Garden.
Oh my God, have you seen that girl on TikTok that is really rich and now she's trying out all chain restaurants and every place she's like, "Do you guys have caviar service?"
No.
It's wild. I can't tell if it's a bit and she's acting, but she's like, yeah, gone to like Cheesecake Factory and Red Lobster and everything, and she'll just try out different
Hey.
dishes. But she eats like caviar. She always has a tin of caviar in her purse.
Yuck.
I'll send that to you. It's wild. But yes, I think it'd be West. We would try everything and yeah, we'd vibe.
Totally. That is the best pick. But for a second best pick, I would have to say I would want to go with Paige.
Yeah,
Paige DeSorbo.
Paige and Daphne.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, we all bring our cast. We're like,
You bring all
sorry,
four of
Olive
yours.
Garden. Against health code, but we have 5 cats coming.
Okay, just because I just saw Project Hail Mary yesterday, the world is ending. What Bravo celebrity would you put in a spaceship to save the world? Which one of them? You only have to, like, there's something weird. Only the Bravo people can save the world. Who is saving the world?
Lindsay Hubbard.
You know, that is so true. She
100%,
knows
no
how to get a
questions.
job done.
She does. And she was in ROTC. Like, remember when she pinned Kyle against the wall when he was trying to go after Luke?
Yeah,
She's got it. She's also all brain. She's thinking things through 10 steps ahead.
she
We
really
saw
is.
that list.
Hmm.
She's strong mentally, physically. 100% no questions asked. Lindsay Hubbard.
She's a big flirt, you know, just in case that's ever needed.
Yes.
She knows how to flirt her way through things.
100%.
You're so right. That's the best answer.
Yep.
Wow.
This is my
That's your pee? Dude, at least it's sterile and you like the taste. I would say that's a really good answer.
I know.
I would say I don't know if this is a good one. I think Lizzie Hubbard is way better. Abby Lee Miller. I have nothing to say about it. I actually don't know why. Actually, I think that's a bad pick. I don't think the world will be saved.
No, I think that they'd be angry at us.
Yeah,
Whoever's coming after us is going to get upset.
for sure.
She's
Be
going to say
belittled.
something offensive.
For sure. Yeah, that's a bad one, and I'm just gonna keep sticking with it.
Oh.
I
Oh.
can't think about who else.
I think of a lot of people before Abby Lee Miller. I think she
Um,
would get us into like a uh, what is that called?
Intergalactic War. I don't
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
know who my last pick would be.
Who?
Harry Jousey. That man would get us nowhere.
Pick Abby Lee Miller before you pick Harry Jowsey. That's actually crazy. You need to rethink that.
Oh, Holly, Dr. Holly, Dance Moms. That's my pick. If
Yeah,
anybody from Dan's mom's supposed to be Dr. Holly, she's a
that's true.
doctor.
She's very level-headed.
Very, yes.
She's very good with her words.
Yeah, she would definitely save the world. Her and
Hmm.
Lindsay Hubbard, they would save the world.
Together.
Not Abby Lee Miller and Harry Jousey.
No, they would start a
Now
horrible
you add one more. Add one more to who do you think would definitely not save the world?
Tom
You pick.
Sandoval.
I think he would really give it his best shot though.
He'd give it his best shot, but he'd start like dancing, and then the aliens would be like, and then they would just like fly. I guess maybe he would actually, because then they would reverse their spaceship because they're like, are all of them like that? And then they would reverse out, 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 never go to Earth ever again. Because then they put Tom Sandoval in a glass box. Like, this is what the humans of Earth are like. Never go to Earth. He's like the warning sign of like never go close to Earth. And he's in there like they put on his touch your body. And he's like just constantly dancing to it.
I
And they're
for
like,
sure can see that.
yeah. So actually, Tom Sandoval does
Save the
save
world.
the world,
Okay, you
but
have to give
not.
another pick then. Who would not save the world?
Oh, okay,
I like how
okay.
you talked yourself into
Well,
that
now I
Tom
can
Sandoval
see
would
it.
actually save the world.
I can see it. He's so happy. All the attention's on him. He's like, finally, my dreams are coming true. And then like they're like the little kid aliens. The mom's like, honey, now you see, we never want to go to Earth, okay? And Tom's like, let's touch your body.
And the little kid's like, touch your body.
They're like, no,
And the
no.
kid's kind of like, but it's a little kitschy.
Tom Sandoval gets an army of like little kid aliens, and they grow up. Tom Sandoval's their leader.
I honestly could really see this for his future.
I could see it as well. He's
Yeah.
like Darth Vader, but it's like just like techno music.
The Sandoval's.
Yeah. Maybe Austin, he's a whiny little bitch boy. He'd be like 10 feet in the air. He'd be like, Mama, come down. I'm scared.
Absolutely. He definitely would not make it in. Austin, Harry Jousey, and Abby Lee Miller, those three would be not saving the world. But Tom Sandoval, Lindsay, I want to say Lindsay
Holly,
Arnold. I want to say Lindsay Arnold. Lindsay Hubbard and Dr. Holly, they will save the world.
100%.
Wow, we always get back to aliens.
We really do. How did that happen? We
I
got
don't
one
know.
thing on our brain and one thing only.
Aliens.
I
I think I'm gonna go play Stardew after this. I love me some Stardew.
really, I couldn't tell.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Okay, bye.
Bye.